Hello, so lovely to have you here with me today. I'm going to talk a little bit about just what intuition is, why it matters, and the importance of developing it holistically. So, intuition is essentially our inner knowing. It's that gut feeling or that just insight that one has just out of the blue. It's really just knowing from the inside without activating conscious reasoning. So it can show up in a variety of different ways, and all of us have intuition. It's part of just what we are born with. However, certain people can have greater intuitive abilities, and it can also show up in some different ways. However, I'm really inspired and motivated to not only teach intuition, but also to really inspire people to have awareness that intuition is really multifaceted and that it can be utilized and cultivated in different ways and really activated at certain times in a really powerful way. And so developing it from a holistic process is really critical in terms of just being an awesome ninja out in the world. So I have kind of described intuition a bit. I mean, it's a huge topic. I could definitely go into it deeper, but I just want to kind of go through some of the reasons why in developing one's intuition is so important. So, one, we can really be able to just trust ourselves at a deeper level, because all of us, whether we're aware of it or not, are getting insights all the time. We're just going around into the world and we're sponges for information and awareness at different levels. So really allowing a clearer dialogue with your intuition will over time build that self-trust from within. And furthermore, it will allow one to make decisions faster. Our intuition is much cleaner and a faster process than our conscious thinking, because our decision making process, we're looking at things from a number of different angles, and we've been taught ways to analyze a problem, and society teaches us ways to solve a problem. And so when we're using our analytical mind, it needs to go through a lot of different filters in order to make a decision. However, our intuition is something that really is primal, and it's a really clean, fast way of processing information and making a decision. So I know for myself, when I really started to use my intuition and really harness and develop it, it was something that I did not trust at the beginning, and I really had to test it out and use it in a number of different ways and build that trust. So I can understand as a beginner or someone that is more comfortable using your analytical mind how intuition can be a little nerve-wracking and something that doesn't feel as easy or that you trust. But believe me, the more you use it, the more you practice it, the easier and the more trust you will build over time. So ability to make faster decisions. It also helps you really find that calm and groundedness from within, because your body and your whole field at a certain level is giving you this information through your intuition. So the more you can trust it and and utilize it, the more over time you will have just a grounded, calm demeanor, because you're activating this internal compass that is helping you navigate through the world. It can also help you have less stress, because making decisions and taking in all the information that we're exposed to right now, especially in these times that things are ambiguous and unsettled, it can really make someone just go into their head and think about different options and possibilities, and that can get overwhelming and overburdened. Thus, just trusting and sinking into your intuition can just ease your stress and help you to navigate and to make a decision that much faster. And I would also say that your body is one instrument in the intuitive process. So the more you use your intuition, the more connected you will feel with your body. And at the same time, that's true for nature. Nature also is helping us to get information and to be able to process our everyday life. So the more you can use your intuition, the more you can feel at one with nature. So I've kind of talked about what intuition is, why it matters. And lastly, I want to touch on, and I kind of already have, but just the topic of why it is important to develop it holistically. So I have already spoken to the fact that we are multidimensional beings. We not only are physical bodies, we're actually more energy, so we have these energy fields, but we are connected with nature, we're connected with others, and so we are just a whole lot more expansive than we're aware of. Thus, a lot of different people that are teaching intuition or that are helping people get in tune with themselves will decide to focus on different aspects. So within intuition, it can be, helping people on a spiritual level connect with their guides or ancestors. Other people might really speak to intuition as a gut feeling and something that you feel in your body, and that people that have issues with not accessing their intuition may have digestive issues and certain things that are really of the body. However, I really feel that intuition is a mind, body, spirit, nature process and undertaking, and that to really harness and connect and activate with one's intuition, it's so vital that one really touches in on each of the different ways that intuition can show up, and to really cultivate that and at each of these different levels. And why that's important is because we are always shifting and growing. Our environments are always changing. We can't always rely on being grounded in our homes. We're going out in the world every day. And also we're changing. We have different storylines in our life that are at different chapters and in different kinds of stages. So I really feel that intuition, we can certainly have a aptitude, say, to really be able to harness our intuition through our mind, just having clear knowing. However, we could be at a different point in our lives where we have kids and we're spending a lot of time outside, and we start to recognize that we're getting signs from nature about what we should be doing. And this could just be certain insights that a person may be having outside that really give them a certain path or insight into how to be living their life. So and this is also ducktailing my whole notion that intuitive readings are beautiful and wonderful, and I even offer them myself. But I always have a caveat whenever I do a reading that it's essentially a snapshot in time. It's like a Polaroid picture. And if one is really aware and interested in understanding the wholeness of themselves, they will recognize that this is insight that is coming through this intuitive, and it is helpful and provides some guidance and understanding of what is happening for that person, but it's not the entire picture. And really, it's that said, it's so important that we equip ourselves and we learn how to better key into our intuition and how to support development of our intuition at different levels, because we are going to be growing in different ways and having different things happening in our lives that really helping to develop ourselves holistically and with our intuition is so important. So hope you found this helpful. Check out other videos at naturefy.co and have a wonderful day.